Hello, Targeted family. We have finally gotten moved in to the new place, and I pray that I don't have to move no time soon. And if I do, I hope God bless me where I can get my own house, because I don't want to live in nobody else's mess no more. Or these people, when you move in it, it's already set up for torturing you. What I was going through at the other house, I'm going through at this house. I actually think it's under this house because they have the crawl space sealed where you can't go up under there. My feet still burning, still feeling stuff coming up through the floor. The three houses right in front of us are gang stalkers. Um, there's a guy over here. He be up like 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning raking the yard. I ain't never seen nobody rake one yard so much. And then he have a light, and that light, I don't think that's just a regular flashlight. I do believe it's a direct energy weapon. And I think he's shining it on my sister because I got up one night and I used the bathroom and I could feel something coming against my body. So I go in my sister's room to check on her and the light going across her window. I look out there, he's raking the yard. He had already raked the yard and burnt pine cone. He like three nights in a row. He out there raking the yard like 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. The first night he had already raked the whole yard, and it looked nice. So I don't know where he getting all this straw from, where he burning. Um, the man that lived directly in front of us, he drives a black um, Lexus, older man, but the car that be over there stalking is burgundy, and it looked like military. Cause I was laying the first night, I was laying in the bed. I could feel like a wave or something hit my body. So I got up and looked out the window, and evidently he saw me looking, and he backed up. Then he backed up again, and then he cut the light off. And so another car came up. He got out the car. He was holding a red something like a red light in his hand, still pointing it towards the house. But he had on a uniform. It didn't look like a post office uniform. It didn't look like a police uniform. It looked like military. I couldn't tell what race he was. Then I caught him over there again. But this was in the daytime. That's how I knew the car was burglary. Because that night or that early morning, it was dark. I couldn't tell what color the car was, but I caught him over there during the daytime. And it was a burgundy car. And see that man that lived over there, he drives a black Lexus. And I don't even know if he's staying over there now because when he come home, he'll go and like he check the house and he check his mail. He don't even be over there long, and he waits for the post office. But you know the post office is a part of this gang stalking too. Any type of government agency. Um, Behind us, I can't. I suspect the house. I think is because I could hear that click, that same click I could hear when they would be shooting at me. Not with bullets, with some type of something that would go in my skin because they got something in my skin that they is attacking, and they something on my. I'm seeing little spots in my skin. It's not really round, kind of like a kind of shaped like a flower head or something. But I'm seeing these different spots in my skin and in my this hand here where they keep attacking. Feel like current going up my fingers, going up this, all the way up to here. This is where I keep getting the pain right here in this arm. But it looked like I was getting some type of rash or something, and it was itching, a burning or something. So I started rubbing it with alcohol, and it got better. But like I said on another video, that I looked at this prophetess, and she was saying that the Lord was saying, get Listerine, the old fashioned, the yellow Listerine, and I'm seeing why, because in the morning time I gargle my mouth. When I wake up, I gargle my mouth, and there's stuff coming out my mouth, and I don't know if it's witchcraft or what. I do know there's a lot of these gang stalkers are witches. I can't say all of them, but a lot of them are witches, and they in some of like the cops. They're into spiritual alchemy. These people can do stuff with their hands. At least the ones here, I've seen them do it. They can wave their hand and something will fly and hit you. I mean, I actually seen them doing it. When the house that when I got for my sister when we first moved up here. See, I got two places. I got me a place and I got my sister a place. My place is a duplex, and I always get her a single house. Um, so because we have to take care of her, so there'll be enough room for everybody to take care of her. And it was the first house was I really liked it because it was more of a new modern house, and it had a screen-in porch and a nice big living room. But the guy was cutting symbols in the cement, and I couldn't. I was trying to figure out what did these symbols mean until I moved here in this house. I kept looking up. I just kept looking up, trying to. I knew in witchcraft they symbols too, but when I looked, I was looking up alchemy because I was looking up these words because I was taking a class online, and what's the name of it? A lot of people they be like having disputes and stuff about the Bible, but there's a lot of gang stalkers in there online too. Everywhere I don't care where I go, whether I go in person or I go online, daddy devils are in there too, causing the teacher to act out against me. And at first I didn't know what was going on, but now I know. So in order for somebody to come in and tell the teacher or cause another Christian to turn against another Christian by hearsay, that person got a problem. The person who is in the leadership position. Nobody should be able to come along and just tell you something about a person and then you act out on it. Because see, God, if you hear from God, like you say you hear from God is gonna chastise you. And see, I know God have chastised me. And the person was doing stuff to me, but he was chastising me because of my actions. And the people, like I always, I don't want to live in another duplex either. That's why I really haven't did a whole lot about moving my house because it's hard to find a two-bedroom house and people, that I can at least I can afford. And they want to make all these loud noises like they having sex and the cheap bed hitting the headboard and all this kind of crazy dumb addict stuff. And so I would get me something real heavy and just start hitting hitting the floor. They can make the noise, but they can't take you making the noises. And so God would tell me to repent tell me to repent, and so I repent and I get my Bible and I just read it out loud. Now, if y'all can if y'all having sex, have sex as long as I can read. I can sit here and read all night long. But they didn't want to hear the word because I'm reading the Bible. It's just crazy, some crazy stuff. And so when you in a house and you got to deal with these people shooting through your windows, because this stuff goes right through your glass and through your walls. They got your neighbors with these stuff on in their cars coming out through the lights of the cars, and they even changed the street lights and the porch light. They rewiring stuff where this energy is coming in your house. So you got stuff coming out under the floor. You got stuff coming out through your windows. And then that fake sun they be having up there. I haven't seen a lot of the sun since I moved in this house. But first, I don't have my cameras up yet. But at the other house, that sun, that's not no real sun. And this the military. So they probably wherever I go, they'll probably have it over here too. If I just go outside, this stuff clings to you. It will cling to my shoes, and then my feet would just be burning. And so in here, it clings to my arms and my hands. You know, whatever this energy is, it clings to you, and it feel like current flowing through you. So I'm liking this house. I like this setup. You know, the way it's made up. Like from the kitchen, you can this the living room. That's the kitchen. You can see from the kitchen. You can see the living room. I like that. My room. This time I took the bigger room. I normally give my sister the master bedroom. I said I'm taking the master bedroom this time. This is the third time we moved in 6 years. I always give her the master bedroom. But this time I took the belt. I said I'm doing all this work. They people ain't paying me, and I got to take all this hell from her. I said I'm tired of putting her before me. I'm taking the bigger room this time. That's a big behind room too. So I'm gonna put my exercise machines in there, my bed. It's like a kind of like a little. You got the bathroom. You got a sink. All that in that room. So I'm liking it so far. You know, I don't do nothing. I still don't do nothing. I still don't go nowhere. But I'm gonna get this weight off of me. Get my body looking like it's supposed to look. Um, Even though they still got this stuff coming out from under the floor, I'm still vibrating, waking up vibrating. I brought this stuff. It's supposed to help you lose weight. So I'm gonna start getting. You could take like beef bones and chicken bones and make you some stock, uh, bone stock. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. Start drinking bone stock. Try to get this weight off of me. I got so far I got my total gym in my bedroom, and I got this exercise. It's not a bike. It's one of them things that slides. I got that, but it's still in the garage. I haven't taken it in my bedroom yet. But I'm gonna start working out. Um, I'm gonna make some more body butter and try to buy stuff to help with my skin to put in the body butter so that I can, I don't have to. I can grow old gracefully. I'm 63 years old, still single. I would like to have a husband, but I don't know if I'm gonna get one. I don't know if I'm gonna get one. Don't know, but I can keep myself looking good, gorgeous. I got my pictures up over my bed. When I finish, I haven't finished yet. So far, I like the way I'm hooking things up. I still got a lot to do. I got to get all these boxes. I got more clothes than I realized. I'm telling you. For that closet to be bigger than the closet I had at the other house, I don't have room for. I don't know how in the heck I can get all them clothes in that closet. Cause I can't get all the clothes in this closet here. And it's like a little walk-in closet. It's not a real big walk-in closet, but I can walk in it. But I can't get all my clothes in there. So I brought right, a clothes right. Now I'm gonna make a little area to put it in a corner. And I brought this thing right here. And this thing come in all kind of pieces. I said, I can't put this together. It's just like a puzzle. So I ordered me another one today. I don't know how much I paid for this thing right here, but I this was a waste of my money. I think it was like 40 something dollars. I ordered me another one. Just I don't have to do all these little pieces like that. I think I brought this because it had a cover. So what I'm gonna do is take the cover and put on the one that I brought today. Just got to wait. Start separating maybe my dresses. I keep my dresses in the closet and put my pants and my shirts on that right that I'm ordering. And I like it so far. I know who the gang stalkers are. To be weary of them. The lady over here, I haven't seen no problem with her as of yet. There was a man came out there and just sat there, and it dawned on me today that kind of looked like the guy I used to talk to some years ago. Looked like his first car that he was driving when I first met him, cause he had got another car. He had a black car, and then he got a white Mercedes off of being a honey pot, I guess. But anyway, I didn't. It didn't dawn on me till the day. It's about 2 days ago. This man was it? Yeah, about 2 days ago, I guess, or yesterday. I don't know. I'm just tired. I can't hardly get it together. But he just sat out there until that lady came home. When she came home, then he drove off. But it dawned on me today that looked like his first car that he was driving when I met him. So I'm wondering, is he that crazy to come out there and just sit there and stalk me? Because whoever that was that crazy, they did it. I'm telling you, they gonna keep right on, boy. Especially, they better be glad I don't have something that I can shoot and don't have to worry about no gunpowder or nothing like that. Some kind of pellet that I can shoot them that even against the law. I don't want them because I know the sheriff department is behind this. The police is behind it. See the cops in the sheriff department and the military. I don't want to do nothing to give them the reason to come and lock me up. And if I had something like a pellet, they got to shoot. Did y'all see me shoot anybody? Did you see the gun thing on my hand and gunpowder on my hand? I know this guy he had a bow and arrow. So we got to do something to protect ourselves. Because I don't know if these guys are gang stalkers, but they black women being stalked by men, black men, trying to break in their house. And they getting caught on camera doing it. But these gang stalkers, they don't try to break in your house. They be in your house. 'Cause I know they were in their house over there. That's why I changed the locks. Because they had to get the lock from the real estate or either by the owner. So I'll be changing the locks here too. I don't care what they say. If they got a problem with us changing lock, that's their problem. We gonna be safe, as safe as we can. So all these locks gonna be changed. They were all in the ceiling. So they got. I need somebody cause in there in the garage there's no door on the crawl space, and it looked like it might have had some stairs, but they took all that off because at the other house I kept hearing something slamming, and this guy told me that they cut a place up in the roof, like a doorway in the roof where they could come down in your ceiling and go out, and I know what I was hearing, and I could hear them crawling around because whoever it was evidently weren't used to crawling because they boots kept hitting the ceiling. And see, if I had me a nail gun with air compressor, I put an end to them crawling up there. I'm not getting ready to watch what I say. People say watch what you say because they listening. Well, they can listen all they want to. Nobody break the law more than the law. There ain't nobody on this earth breaking the law more than the law. See, I know I've seen them gang stalking me, so I know for a fact they hiring the people to gang stalk me, and I've been attacked by a city police and a sheriff. They came in here and stole some of my important paper, and one of them that it was the first cop that attacked me, the paper that he gave me, because he gave me his name and everything. It's missing. My insurance paper is missing. My renter's form is missing, and my no, they didn't take my birth certificate. I can't remember. No, I don't think they took my birth certificate. They took my rental agreement with my landlord. They took that paper that that cop gave me. Cause the sheriff didn't give me a form. It was just the city cop and my insurance policy. My insurance policy is missing. Decided to do a video tonight because I look a little. I try to make myself a little bit presentable because I've been looking like a runaway slave all week. I hadn't even combed my head or nothing. When I would get up, I start because I had so much. I just didn't realize I had so much stuff. So I started going through all them boxes. Time I get up, I just because I can't stand stuff to be out of order, and I just had to go through all them. I just went through all on one side. I can't find my curtains that I had at the other house. Like, see, them new ones, this the first time those been hanging up. But I did two more just like that was at the other house. I can't find them in my stencil that I had something like a tree on one of the walls. So I'm putting that by my bed. I got one up there, but I got a brand new one that hadn't been opened. I was gonna like it make it look like two different branches. And I put my pictures up over my bed. I was gonna put the tree over there along with it. I can't get it like I wanted to because I wanted to make it look like the tree limb was over my pictures, but it's on the side of it. It's not over, but I still like it. I got to get me a rug to go in my room. I got one to go in here. I'm waiting on the coffee table. I got my end table and my lamp. I love my lamp. I love that lamp. I think I'm gonna buy another one. It's that my sister. That's all she do is cuss. I got my little coffee station over there. And when I get everything fixed, I might do a little show. I don't know. Well, they see it through my eyes, so they already see what I'm doing. They see me doing it as I do it. Can't hide nothing from them because they got a implanted and seeing through our eyes. I woke up. They waking up with them calling me to vibrate. But if I could find somebody to go up under this house, I'm gonna unseal that crawl space and just seal it back. I want to find out what's up under there because I felt like the same thing at the other house. Because where I was sitting at, I kept feeling something hitting up under the house, like they got a pipe coming out from under the ground because that electrical system is not that far down. And I kept feeling like a pipe hitting up under the floor. And then I would start burning because that whatever that is they send it up through the floor got heat to it. Something for my scalp. Right up in here be itching like crazy. I took me a nice soap today because I've been so tired. I ain't even have been washing. So I need to take me a long soap today. Mm-mm. I just been trying to get everything in order. I got some new dishes, new glasses. I like crystal. I love crystal glasses, china, crystal plates. I like, it's just that's how I try to bring my children up to appreciate, stuff like that because, just because we didn't have much money don't mean we can't have class. Now I got to get me some silverware, some heavy silverware because I brought some new glasses. I got new plates because I like to do things in eights. So I got, um, how do you do this? Two, four, I got 10 of those. I got the crystal glasses with the stem, and then I got some without the stem. So the crystal glasses and the stem, I got them in the china cabinet. That's a curio. I just said I was gonna decorate because the last two houses we was in, I didn't really decorate. I like decorating. I like stuff on the walls. I like having pretty lamps. I just like pretty stuff. Um, and so that's what I'm doing to this house. I decided I brought the end table. I'll show that once I get through. It's not matchy stuff. Um, I'm not into a whole lot of matchy stuff. I just like things to be pretty. And so I'm waiting on my coffee table. I got the rug down on the floor. I'm gonna try to get some nice candles to put down. You know, I like the house to smell, have a nice smell to it. I'm just trying to do something so I won't just be focused on GameStop, even though GameStop is still there because they still attacking my body. I still be in pain. You still have to be weary of people because people are dangerous. You know, they're very dangerous. Anybody to do the thing that they do, it somebody can just call you up and tell you something and you just do it. There's something wrong with you. They should tell you about yourself because somebody can't just call me up and tell me that this person is. I actually think I'm gonna tell you what I think they're doing. I really think they got some type of sexual. I ain't never. Now, that's something I've never done knowingly anyway. I ain't never. I haven't been had men, different men, just having sex with me. I don't know what it is, but it's something I do believe that they got a sexual video or something because of things I heard these people say before I even knew I was being gangsta. I was at the doctor office, sleep apnea doctor, and he said something about me having men coming in through the back door. And I look, I don't have no men coming in through my back door. They coming in through the front door. I don't have to hide. I'm single. I don't have to have nobody coming in through no back door. They come in through my front door. But when people say something about the back door, they talking about some sexual in other places. Then I went to a restaurant with it. I went in. I went in a restaurant. I don't know if it hmm, was it Wendy's? Might have been Wendy's. I hadn't even got in Wendy's yet. I was going to Wendy's, and the guy was saying somebody with a bike slid. But while I was in there, you know, I just try when I hear people say that, I just try to ignore them, and I'm getting tired of ignoring people. Uh, I heard the woman that he was with saying they do it that too, and trying to think. Um, I was at the laundromat and they said it was people from Haiti or somewhere saying something about some women don't have restrictions or something like that. They were saying, you know, and I just ignore people so that keep me from acting a fool. But I think this is what they're doing. That they making taking our face, putting it on somebody else's body, making it look like we're doing something that we're not doing. I just got this really strong feeling that this is what they're doing. That's why these people want to hurt us so bad because they think we are doing some weird stuff, crazy stuff. Because I remember before my uncle died, the last time I saw him, I think it was, I was standing up near him and he looked at me talking about stop sinning. I didn't say nothing to him, because I never disrespected my uncle. But it's see that I let people say stuff and then it bothers me and it just lean up in my head. So I just never did go back and see him no more because I feel like they know that we being gangster. They know what's for him and his wife. I ain't gonna call her my aunt, but his wife. They know what was going on with. They know my sister being gangster. They know I'm being gangster. And he gonna just come out his mouth and say, "But first of all, you don't know that I am sinning. Second of all, I didn't have no man in my life. What these people talking about is stuff that's in my past, and some of what they talking about ain't in my nothing, because it's something that they making up. And if I am sinning, I ain't did no more than he done. At least he was a married man sinning. I'm single. Um, then my sister, one of my sisters, day for was it yesterday or day for yesterday? I'm getting my days mixed up. I believe it was day for yesterday. Anyway, she called me. We was talking, and she asked me, "Had I moved yet?" And I told her, "Yeah, I'm trying to get things straightened up in here." And she said, "Well, don't rush it. Just take your time. It takes some weeks. I don't. Ain't gonna take me no weeks. We moved Monday. I done went through most of those boxes, and I'm trying to get things in order. I don't like things to be out of order. And I got once I find those curtains and that stencil, then I could slow down until I find the curtains so I could put up to those other windows over there. I'm not gonna be satisfied and find the other stencil because I think they're in the same box, same bag. I don't even know what I don't went through all the boxes that's on this side, and there's not that much on this side. But anyway, she was saying, well, how she say that thing? Um, Something about me being happy or enjoy yourself. And so I said, I'm trying to enjoy myself, but these people just leave me alone. I said, the same thing is happening from the other house. Well, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. It's all in your head. It's all in your mind. I'm saying, they ain't all in my mind what these people doing to me. It's, oh, I don't want to hear it. It's all in your mind. It's just all in your mind. And when she said I've never disrespected my sister. Because when my mama died, I went to stay with her. My mama died when I was 16. So I've never, not ever, disrespected her. Said anything out the way to her. And so she just kept saying it. It's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. I hung up on that sister. I just hung up on her. Because it ain't all in my dang on mind. And see, they don't realize they doing it to them too. Some of the problems that they having is being done to them. They just can't feel it because they don't want them to feel it. They don't want them to feel it. So they'll have it. We being activated to feel what we feel. They haven't been. But I guarantee you, what's being done to us is being done to them. They just can't feel it. And they plan it that way so that they'll think we crazy and keep saying we paranoid schizophrenia. And just like one of my brothers, when I was trying to tell him that, he told me, "He sound like you paranoid schizophrenia." Well, why is it I got to be paranoid and schizophrenia? Why I can't just be paranoid? Or why I can't just be schizophrenia? Why I got to be paranoid schizophrenia? Because this is what they tell them to say. And that's what they tell them. Oh, it's all in your mind. Oh, it's all. So that should let me know that they are gang stalkers. My blood close family are gang stalkers. They getting paid to gang stalk people. And when I talk about it, for them to make me look like I'm crazy, well, you ain't get ready to make me look like I'm crazy because you are crazy. You the one that's crazy to go along with this demonic stuff. And when it come down to it, they're gonna be some of the first one they kill. Because I'm quite sure there's a paper trail. They're gonna go by that paper trail and start killing them. Because they know too much. They know everything about what's going on. They're gonna have them killing each other. Or the military they have coming from another country come over here and start killing them off. I got a brother. He just won mayor of our hometown. Now, I do believe he knows what's going on too, because he worked for FEMA. I don't know if it's FEMA Homeland Security or both, but he's a Mason. He being real sick because he had extremely high blood pressure and had kidney failure from his blood pressure. I know these people can cause you to have extremely high blood pressure. Well, he had to have surgery. And like I told him that me and my sister were being gangster, and I said that's probably what's wrong with you because my blood pressure, the highest I've seen it was 201 over 109, and you know that's high. I don't take no blood pressure medicine. When I see a high like that, I don't take nothing. 'Cause I know once they start hitting me with whatever they hitting me with, it's gonna go back to normal. Right now, I'm hearing a static sound, so I guess I'm being hit with something. I wasn't hearing it at first, but now I'm hearing it. So something is coming in here. I reckon I need to shut down and play my what you call it so that it'll knock it off. I'll be so glad when I finish getting everything. I spent a lot of money up in here that you know I hadn't been spending. Yeah, I'm being hit with something called this arm is hurting. Taking all the way from my hand all the way up to here. I reckon they're trying to make me shut up, but see, I'm stubborn. I got a stubbornness that I'm not gonna just let them make me shut up. Cause when I'm in prayer, they just knocks me out. It puts me to sleep. When I'm trying to read my Bible, it puts me to sleep. And I know they did it because something stuck grabbing me right here. I wish I saw that on the video. I did a video showing that there was some kind of it felt like this look on the video looked like some kind of light was right here. And I kept falling asleep, but you could see the energy. You could see the energy within the video. But I was on over here against this wall. And I believe it's coming from the electrical receptacles from the smart medias, from the smart meter. Plus, they're coming out from under the floor too. But that wall, they have an electrical reciprocal over there. See, I'm not against the wall here. I do see something back there, over that window right there, back there on that. See, it's on the wall. It's against the walls. It's like a yellow energy. But anyway, I reckon I need to get off of here. And I'm gonna start once I finish getting everything packed away. I might need to buy me another Bible because my Bible falling apart. Get me a large print, giant print, because it's a large print I got. Get me a giant print Bible. Oh, give me. Really getting back into my studying. I wish I had somebody that I could study with. Somebody, me, a male or female, somebody I can trust that won't sell their soul to the devil. Somebody that really, really love Jesus and not willing to uh, disappoint the Lord. They're afraid of being separated from the Lord. So these people, they don't care. As long as they got money and they can get some money, they don't care. But I do wish I had a prayer partner and somebody I could study the Bible with. They could come here and we study together. Somebody can help me, keep my head clear. Pray for me. I pray for them. I feel like it's something I want to talk about. I might be missing. I don't know. That's how I do. I be something that I be wanting to talk about, and then I think about it later on. I don't be wanting to make another whole video to talk about it. But I got to do better by me gathering water. Um, Make sure you start gathering your water, storing food, your gas. Keep your car filled with gas, your trucks filled with gas because they're doing stuff. Well, I'm saying because they're doing stuff. The gas and the food and water and small change like dollar bills and stuff like that because it's gonna be where they can't. Things are gonna happen when you got to have the exact change of how much it costs. You won't be taking large bills. Trying to think what else. Hmm, can't think. But we got to be careful, very, very careful of the things that we do. And I'm gonna say, be safe, as safe as you can be. God bless you all. Let us all keep our voices up to the Lord, praying to the Lord, and letting Him know how much we love Him and how much we need Him. God bless you.